Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. I'm going to show you the... I guess I should have pointed that down. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Hold on. Alright, so this is that pitch. You just see me swing on it. I should have showed you that. Put your hose and your cord so you don't cut it. This is that pitch that I picked up the mountain, or Fatwood, if so be it, if you want to call it that. So see that? I want to smell. Man, it smells so piney fresh. So man, get a piece like this, hit it a few times like I just did, like you seen me do. I should have showed. So I did sitting down, I could get my hatchet, my old trusty axe, and then just kind of easier standing up. Kind of chop it up like that. And always take care of your axe, man. As long as you keep it sharp and treat it like a woman or a Miss Kitty, and it'll you take care of it and it'll take care of you. If you don't, it'll work you like a dog. All right, so now you can see. It's so good. So then I'll take this stuff over and get it. Put it over there on a log with my hatchet, and then I'll split all this stuff up into smaller, not like that. Split all that up, man. I'll tell you what, you grab 2 or 3 of these, even just one, and I mean, you can light this stuff up. I've showed it before, man. The fuel, sappy Fatwood, pitch is what that's what I was raised. My grandpa, and I remember Little John, when I was a kid, he had a stash, man, up underneath the bushes, man, and that thing was probably from here to the good long, 10 feet long or something, man, and he had all stashed in the bushes. We'd go up there and get slabs like this off it once in a while. But I think wind's blowing. Look at that stuff. I mean, that is, you can make a torch. That is good stuff right there, man. Alright, so doing that, I'm going to split a little more wood. It is dang cold this morning. This is actually, the sun, it's actually been really cloudy. Was afraid it was going to snow out here this morning, but then they ain't calling for it, and then they're calling, I said it before, but man, down the flatlands, they're saying 76 or something on Monday or Tuesday. Just crazy. It's early. It's normal. A lot of people, excuse me. Hey, how you doing? A lot of the forecasters and everything, man, crack me up, and all the people moving here. Oh, this is so early and all this, and yeah, it's earlier for, as much snow as it got on the Montana border and all that. Not unheard of, but earlier. But, man, we were set up, I've talked about it before, was set up in, we were doing a flea market, Donley, Idaho, on the 4th of July, and it snowed on us in Donley on the 4th, man. So, it's Idaho. Then you're in the mountains, dude. It can change from one minute to another. I'm going to chop some more of this wood. Miss Kitty and I think, are going to do a video too. So I don't know if this one will be after that probably, or before that, tomorrow. I don't know. But I thought I'd show the Fatwood or the pitch and how to do it, man. And I'm going to take it over. Probably I'll take it over and show and do the little bundles. Adney. So, back to the Fatwood, as I call it, pitch. We're going to call it Hillbilly Pitch. So, something that me and Miss Kitty was just talking, you know, I've had a lot of people, why don't you sell that, man? I seen you pass all that. Why don't you get some of that Fatwood or pitch and sell it? And we have in the past, like I've said, one of the main reasons that we stopped selling it is, and it's been quite a few years, and we used to sell it at the flea markets, you know, and it was a lot easier at the flea markets because you didn't have to ship it. Well, these days, you know, because the price of shipping is always going up, and this piece right here, we weighed out everything, and this right here is just under a pound, and you could put this in a poly mailer or whatever and ship it. So then you have to decide, you know, if I sit there and splinter it up, I'm going to want more money. So me and Miss Kitty was talking, and I'm not going to put it on eBay because then they get their fees and everything. But if some of you are interested in getting a piece of Idaho Hillbilly Pitch, then we will, what do we decide? 11 or 12 bucks? $12 shipped. So this right here, basically about this size, I probably cut it in half to get it in the poly mailer. If you want a piece of, you know, our pitch or Fatwood, then email us and or even put a message on this, and then we'll just have you PayPal friends and family, man, because I don't want no fees, and then you'll have a piece of pitch. So then I'm going to show you what to do. You know, I showed the big ones because I have and this is only why supplies last. But because here pretty soon I won't be able to go up the mountain and get any for a little while. So I showed, you know, using bigger pieces because, you know, I have plenty of it. But what you really want, oops, hey, there went my piece. What you really want to do is not flip it all over the place, but is do this.
Shave it down.
Hatchets, actually. Yeah, shave it down. You know, you can do it from up here or whatever. I really don't want to carve on this piece because then if somebody does want it, well, I can get you a different one. Okay, so you take this thing, you get that much if you're out camping. You know, this much, then you get you some dry tinder or whatever you want. And here's the cool part. So I burn the dang handle off. So then you just take this. The wind ain't blowing too much. Block the wind. See how that lights up? Look at that. So then you just add your, I mean, you're talking just about a few shavings right there. Shazam! Oh, and I could have used my bow, and I could have used my, you know, I don't show all that. I have done all that. I just think there's so many videos and everything of that we just don't need it. All right. Let's see if I can burn the place down. I wish you could smell it. And then, since we're out here, we're finishing off this video. So if you're interested in that, put in there and put hillbilly, or what do we decide? Mountain Pitch. That's what we're going to call ours, you know, but it's Fatwood or whatever you want to call it. So if you want a piece of that, put that in there. Email us, and then we'll email you back how to, like I said, friends and family on PayPal, and we'll get some sent out to you while supplies last. But I wanted to show these. I just lowered, I'm not sure about these three. This is one I found in an old camp. This one I didn't find on video. The one I found on video I sold. This is another old ox head made in Germany, man. Nice old hatchet's got some wear, but still in great usable condition. I don't really know why I'm selling that one. And then this is the USMC. I just lowered this down. We've got this morning, I'll tell you a quick thing. So Miss Kitty, we're going over all the, you know, all the bills and everything a few days ago. And, you know, we try to help our children, you know, that's going through, you know, medical bills are insane because they just rob you. I won't even go into that. So anyway, so we do what we can to help our children going through things. So Miss Kitty's going through our bills and everything, and oh babe, man, we're doing okay. We got this, and this, and then we just gotta, you know, make this $100, and we'll be okay for till the, you know, the next run. And I'm like, oh sweet, man. I thought, dang, that's not too shabby. So then, what was it, the next day? She's back there going, oh, you got to talk about this. So the next day, she's going back and she's all, oh, babe, you know, we sent a few things off or whatever, you know, everything's going great. She's all, babe, I really don't want to tell you this, but when I was talking, we were going over bills yesterday, or I guess this was actually through the weekend. When I was talking about bills on Friday, I was looking at October, I was looking at...
I had already flipped the calendar over, and I didn't realize it. So, yeah.
So anyway, so she's like, what are we going to do? And I said, we're going to have a 50% off sale. We're going to have us a Dusty sale. That's Dusty's the one that got me doing the 50% off. So anyway, so I lowered this down to 50% off, man. You know, it's pretty high at the holler, man. It's a nice USMC thing. I think these are on sale too. You have to look on there, man. You can always make offers and everything. And then this stuff ain't 50% off, but there's 500 items at 50% off. So get over there, go down the link below and check it out and help fix Miss Kitty's mistake. Just put that out there. All right, so this stuff, we had camera issues, man. Technical difficulties. So this stuff down here is not 50. This stuff hasn't even been listed. I'm just getting ready. This is some stuff that we got from a friend of ours out of the old barn. And I have not, like I said, we're just getting ready. Miss Kitty hasn't even taken pictures. This stuff will be on the next couple days. This thing here, it's got a sticker on there. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Don't really see no maker marks. I don't know if it's some kind of, I have no idea.
I kind of thought maybe like a sample, you know, to a cord,
yeah, some kind of core sample, and then pull up because it's beveled. It's a little sharp on the edges. It actually has an edge on it. Huh. So if anybody, knows what that is, it's a pretty dang cool one with a nice leather case. It is coming out the case a little bit, but I don't know. I just seen it, had to have it. Had to have it, and then look at this. I don't really know what this is off of, man, but she's an oldie. Man, old metal cast. Kind of a weird thing. Part of a lamp or something. Not too sure what that is, man. I love this weird stuff, dude. And then this is kind of like our big one. This one's a little newer because it does have Phillips screws, but these all screw on them. And these are this is a quality brass thing on the wall. Hall tree type of thing. Wall mount hall tree. If it sticks around too long, I know Miss Kitty will be. She loves.
I'll be using it.
Yep, yeah. So. Got that. This is pretty cool. When I first got it, I thought it was an old like Forest Service grain bucket or water bucket, but it's actually from Bell Systems. See there, and they're manufactured by B.H. Burke Company, Chicago. And then it's got this nice old hook. It's actually got a hard plastic. What?
Not you, baby.
What?
We're moving this around so fast I can't get the shots.
Oh, really? Well, yeah. I'm a busy man. I got things to do. I got to go scare a bear off. Okay.
Hold it slow.
So we got this.
I want to see the pocket. Yeah, there we go.
She's back there laughing and stuff. She almost agitated.
Almost. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the hook. An old hook.
Okay, cool.
This is Bell System. With a plastic bottom. So anyway, so it's an old, you know what they do when they're up on the telephone poles? They can hook this to their belt. Hook this to their belt. She's losing it back there. Or, you know, to pull it up, you can drop a rope down. Pull it up and then let it down to refill. It's got a pocket for tools. Got a little hanger, you know, separate your hammer or whatever for tools. Somebody had been using it as a seed, it's like grass seed or something, seed bucket. It's got to be blown out a little bit, but that's pretty cool. And this whole cardboard one, I was just like, oh, that's pretty dang cool. No firewood cutting.
We should put that on our buildings.
Yeah, so I don't cut them down. No, I can't have that. And then there's a bunch, man, these little bit roughed up from being out in a barn, you know, so it's kind of like my ones in my trailer and stuff. They don't necessarily have to get wet, but they do. The pages aren't sticking and stuff, and the books are amazing. You got a Idaho from the Department of Water Resources, Idaho Department of Water Resources, an old Idaho Wood Heat Handbook, which I thought was very cool. This one, I have a copy of this one. See the pages? This one's kind of a little bit roughed up, man, but it's still Southern Idaho ghost towns. I will check to make sure that, and this happened a lot. I got to slow down. You doing all right over there,
Doing
Miss
okay,
Kitty?
doing okay.
But this Caxton Printers in Caldwell, we have found with this vintage of books, man, and it's not just one, dude. It is like whatever glue that they used in, I'm looking to see about what year it is. We've ran into this a lot. See, this one's 81, so this one's actually later than a lot of them. But the 70s and obviously into the 80s, whatever glue they used for these books and binding was the pits, man. Because we have so many of these books that are coming apart, but still the information, the pictures, and this is on the old Southern Idaho ghost towns. So that'll be on. I will check and make sure that all the pages are complete in that. This one's a little bit, you can see a little bit roughed up, a little bit of water discoloration. It doesn't, they're not wet, pages are not sticking. And this is an amazing, man. This is a 1863 to 1963 Idaho Almanac desktop-y, so I would guess it came out. Look at the back page, man, or back cover. But all the pages and the pages themselves, and this one the binding seems to be pretty good. But the pages look all crisp and clean. It's just right on the edge, and then it's a little bit of
warped.
Yep, warped there. So this is another one that broke my heart. But it ain't it ain't all that bad. It's got a little bit of
twist.
Yep, twist. You know, which can be straightened out. But the Gold Rush Search for Treasure in the American West. It's not that old. But I ain't gonna go into all that. This one's Snake River. I have this book. This is a dang good book. I've read it. This one's a pretty good. Somebody's bookmark I didn't get far. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, I just can't read it. From Hastings, so we know it's older because Hastings been out of business for a while. And then this one, man, that's pretty cool. 50 cents somebody paid for this mother. Great Hot Springs of the West, man. This one's actually got some, it's gotten some damage.
I think it hit the hot springs.
Yeah, it did. Boy, there's a Zim's Hot Springs thing in there. Lava. Boy, somebody was doing their, well, this one, I don't know, man. It's pretty rough. Lolo Hot Springs. These are brochures they've picked up along the,
Are they attached
I don't know. Check out. This one's pretty rough. I don't know about this one, guys. They're things that people have stuck in there. That's actually, it's a bunch of extra information on the more like the pay ones. Those were all Idaho hot springs too. Boy, that one is pretty rough, guys. Oh, that's a bummer. See, that one's actually stone. Not too bad. Got the lemon hot springs. Lemon. Oh, that's pretty cool. I really don't know. So I'll be going through that. I don't know about that, man. I don't know if there's anything we can do about that one. I didn't keep it myself, man, 'cause that's pretty cool. And then I can score another fox, which I got the complete set that was sent to me. Thank you very much. But, man, I've had so many fox fires. You know, that's, I would say that I'm the epitome of a fox fire. This Foxfire books is what made me who I am. All right, man. I think that that's it, Miss Kitty. You want to get crazy back there anymore?
Sure. We can go around.
I'll show this real quick too. I did pick this up. Thought about getting them for myself, but picked this up at a little. Where did I pick this up? I don't know. It's a secondhand deal somewhere along the road, but I just pulled it out. But a snap-on keychain, man. It's pretty good. I'll put that on too. Let me look around and see if there's anything else. Miss Kitty and her attitude. Hey. I wouldn't sell you, Miss Kitty. All right, that's it, man. So we're going to go out and try to scare the bear off or see if the bear's under there. I'm not sticking my head under that house, but we're going to go out and bang on the side and see if we can get it to run out. So Miss Kitty will be sitting in the van filming that. Yes. And yes, I will be carrying a firearm. And hopefully we can get it
spooked and gone.
Spooked off and gone. And other than that, man, it's just... no snow down here yet, but I'll tell you what, it sure looks like it could at any time. So please remember to like, subscribe, share. Check out the links below. It's what helps keep the home fires burning, the lights on, and keeps the videos coming. And check out that 50% off sale. Good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise.
We'll be back again tomorrow.
See ya!